What's up, YouTube? We're a couple of cunts. We're in the countryside. We're talking about love. Oh. Love. It's a mysterious thing.
Do you know what I love?
What do you love?
Central heating.
Central
It is
heating.
about -6 out here right now.
That's a different kind of love, though. Your love of central heating is like my love for whiskey, or Neil's love for 15-year-old girls. Actually, that's another kind of love, and that's one. We should probably just brush that one under the carpet. No, don't, because I can see where you're going with this.
Brushed under the carpet like a dead hooker.
And again, I feel that's a different kind of love.
No, I don't love brushing dead hookers under the carpet. In fact, I've never done it, but if I do it, I'll let you know how I feel about it.
Let us know if you enjoyed it or not.
Coming in a future episode, what happens when I kill a hooker? We kind of strayed off of the topic here, as we usually do, and this is an even faster deviation than normal. It's sort of,
Love to murder in one easy step.
Well, quite a lot of people end up doing that, so...
It's different, the love you have for like your partner to the love you have for your parents, obviously, because...
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't want to get them
disturbing.
mixed up, mate.
No.
You end up in one of those weird little cults out in the middle of Texas somewhere, and eventually the FBI come knocking on the door and burn you and all your children to death.
That'd be one of those...
Like David Koresh.
It's a little like, most people... I can actually honestly say that it's never happened to me, but I've heard a lot of people say they had those moments in primary school where they called a teacher mum.
Yeah, people have done that.
Getting mixed up like that, it would be a lot worse to get mixed up between. Speaking of parents, I hear that your mum's not too happy with you participating in this.
Well,
vlog
it's
that
not so much this, it's just the title. I think if the title was changed, I think she'd be happy. Regardless of the actual content therein, she's never going to watch that, I don't think. Even if you want to call it like a
pair of plonkers in a pasture, it just wouldn't. The thing about the title of this is it's honest. There's a couple of us, we're in the countryside, and there is no more apt description for us than cunts.
True. I kind of keep a bit mum about when we're literally just like, keep a bit quiet when I'm coming out for this these days.
Wow, I can't believe you're actually having to make excuses for your mum.
Oh, well,
I feel like we're in some sort of illicit relationship and you're making excuses to come and see me.
You know what the kind of worrying thing is so I'm actually making excuses to come and see you like this now, which is just... That has just added a whole weird dimension to it. Now I hadn't thought of it. You mentioned love. It's like, oh wow, you're actually creeping out of the house to come and see me. It's sort of like, fuck, I need to reevaluate things.
Yeah, that's... I didn't know you felt about me that way, but I'm privileged that you do.
It just wasn't worth the getting shouted at.
I'm happy to say that I'm in love, and I mean that in no cheesy way.
Hell, you convinced her to marry you. I mean, well done.
Dude, I'm as confused as you are. An actual living female human who is intelligent and attractive and, has full control of her entire body has agreed to marry me. And I didn't use any drugs or physical violence. It's a mystery.
It's an unusual combination. I mean, most guys, have to pay the hooker to stay around longer or something like that,
She's crazy, but I love her for it. Otherwise, the only person I'd have to snuggle up to at night to keep me warm would be you. And that would just be a terrible situation.
You'd just be there, your face would be getting caught in my chest hair. You'd just be waking up in the morning pulling them out of your teeth. It wouldn't be nice.
No. And I'd wake up just to feel your boner poking me in the lower back, I imagine.
Oh, I get to be big spoon. Oh, I'm really happy about that.
Sometimes, we take it in turns. That's what love's all about. A bit of give, a bit of take. Shut up.
This episode is like, it started out, it's like, oh, we're talking about love. One of those old-timey institutions, the virtues of all that's good, and we've just taken it and absolutely ruined it in the space of, the 5 minutes we've been stood here? Like, when you get dumped and you feel like this cold, black sphere of doom and darkness that's got icicles hanging off it.
That was clearly the voice of experience.
No, I just drink.
Oh, yeah. That bitch left me. I'm going to drink myself into oblivion.
To be fair, I drank, really, before women became a serious concern of mine. And I'll probably be drinking after women become a concern of mine.
Like I say, because I know you've had girlfriends in the past. You've had...
I've somehow pulled a few women. I don't know how I managed it.
You've had some sex. But have you ever been in love?
Yes.
Yes, wow. I didn't even know that you were capable of that.
Well, just imagine me, imagine the face I pull when I'm looking at a massive fucking plate of barbecue ribs.
Right.
But just then think of replacing the plate of ribs with a woman. That's pretty much how it works.
I'm
I'm sort of stood there slobbering and drooling, playing with myself and asking if I can get some more ketchup.
Is that love?
Well, for
That's
me,
your idea of
you
love.
You shouldn't judge a man on the way he lives his life. For me, I've just stood there thinking, have I got enough napkins? I did propose one time with a bunch of people I knew at a barbecue. We should do a study to the optimum burger thickness to sort of radius. Because, you know, if you think, oh, okay, I'll get a really, really thin one, it's big like that, put it on the barbecue because it'll cook quickly. But then you take it apart and it falls to pieces. Or you can get really, really fat ones, but they're really, really short. And it's just sort of like it takes ages to cook. So it's finding that exact right size of burger to get it done quickly and it tastes nice.
It takes a lot of love to be that dedicated to do something.
But hell, I love burgers.
The love of meat that you have. I had a chimichanga yesterday. It was fucking excellent, but I didn't, declare my undying love for it. Perhaps I should have done.
Yeah, I was going to say, maybe you should have done. Maybe your life would be that little bit more fulfilled if you just got up in the middle of a restaurant. Actually, no, to be fair, I like chiquitas, so I wouldn't want to get kicked out of there, but you just stood up and started, making out French kissing with chimichanga. Just, like,
write a ballad for it.
Having cheese and sauce just dribbling down your face, that would be...
Well, that part actually did happen.
Really are. Man after my own heart. I saw a little ditty the other day. Every year there's people coming up with stuff. Roses are gay, violets are gayer, fuck this poem, listen to Slayer. It's just sort of like a little bit homophobic, yes, but still amuse me.
There's so many great ones of those. There's like roses are grey, violets are grey, everything's grey. I'm colourblind. or roses are red, violets are blue. In Soviet Russia, poem writes you.
Yeah. Russians. Do they even have love, or do they just have some communist appointed commodity? It's like, yeah, this is for you, comrade.
I don't know. They have to survive like bears and freezing cold. You think this is cold? Try living in fucking Russia. I mean, they've got to have something, haven't they? One thing I don't love, and I probably should, is Britain. I'm not like I haven't got a lot of national pride. I'm not one of these people.
Yeah, I don't think you can really be uber British these days without somebody thinking you're like a Daily Mail reading BNP member.
Well, that is the epitome of Britishness these days, isn't it? Having the bulldog tattoo and drinking your 6 packs of Stella.
There was a great article on the Daily Mail the other day.
Oh shit, really?
It said there's a scientific study done. On average, people with right-wing ideologies have a lower intelligence than people with left-wing ideologies. It's like basically brilliant. Like Charlie Brooker from The Guardian just pointed out, it's like way to write off your entire fucking readership.
Yeah, and everyone who writes for you as well.
It's like,
basically just admitting we don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
It was literally just sort of like you've just managed to piss off everyone who reads it. Brilliant.
Actually, they probably wouldn't understand. They're like right wing and left wing. I haven't got wings at all.
I just hate them foreigners.
Hate is like the diametric opposition of love, and I'm thinking you probably feel one more than the other.
I am the sort of person, when someone pisses me off, the first thing I will do is flip them a bird and start shouting and swearing at them, telling them I hope that their children are born without thumbs, or something like that, or just saying, you know what, I hope your fucking eyeballs fall out in your sleep when you choke to death on them.
Well, to be fair, like, even when you're being nice, you can be quite violent.
This is true. I once threatened to kick someone's ovaries off. Not in or out or anything. I threatened to kick them off. And I wasn't quite sure how it was physically possible.
And this was while you were being nice, was it?
I can't quite remember.
Oh, you're so sexy. I want to kick your ovaries off. So,
yeah, I think that might have been a mood killer, to be honest with you.
Someone my missus went to uni with, well, she was in a house with a couple, and they had a bit of a weird relationship. They were, cute and everything, and they're fucking married now. But the guy once said to the girl, "Oh, you're so cute, I want to beat you." And that's the kind of relationship they had, pretty much. You could just...
Maybe that, passes out in, Kansas or something like that. It's just like, you're so pretty, I'm going to take you home and fucking knock you out.
But, he also gave her a lot of Dutch ovens and stuff. It was a weird kind of love. Have you ever made a really grandiose gesture of love? Have you ever strewn rose petals over a room, or written a poem, or stood underneath some woman's room with a boombox, probably playing Annihilator, I'm guessing, with you?
Guy I used to, Nottingham, I used to go stay at his place quite a bit. It's like whenever it was hot, me and him would just walk around our boxes all day. And one time, we called him a Jesus Army. There's a bunch of guys in Nottingham who walk around with a really out-of-tune guitar, trying to convert you to Jesus by playing really shit stuff. He did have, I don't know if he still does, a really big Marshall stack. And these guys were walking down the road. We were listening to NWA or something when we came down. And then walking past, it's like, wait, turn that off. We got this Marshall stack, put it out the window. We both stood there drinking tea. I can't remember if it was me or it was him having a guitar. We turned his Marshall stack up for us, like, this is how you fucking play a guitar, just there, just giving it some chugging. So it's me and him, nothing but our boxes, with a Marshall stack, a guitar, drinking tea while the Jesus Army are walking past. Like, what the fuck is going on up there? I want no part of that.
And that pretty much sums up his uni life, I think.
That was pretty much, that was pretty much manly. I slept with a lot of men during uni because I ended up staying in loads
trying to clarify that?
Yeah,
I'll just leave it.
No, I ended up staying in loads of my mates' beds, and just after a while, I was just sort of like, we're all walking around in our boxes, like, morning.
That's love.
Yeah.
Well, we've been a couple of cunts in the countryside, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, favourite and subscribe. Check us out on Facebook and Twitter, and if you didn't like it, well, just show us some love. Feel free to suggest a topic for us to talk about in a future episode, and we'll see you next time.
Roses are red, violets are blue. It's cold out here. Fuck you.
No one loves anything as much as he loves his own penis.
I do love my cock.